Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to True Gunners TV. Geez, we've got some business going on today with lots and lots to report on. Of course, if you haven't seen the video that I did earlier about the Declan Rice news, make sure you go and check that out. But yeah, some more breaking news to bring to you guys this afternoon. I did actually schedule this video to be done around about 4:30, but we are starting a little bit early. I'll explain why in just a second. But two deals in one day for Arsenal. We're being treated, guys. We're being absolutely treated by the Mandem. They have dropped Declan Rice on us late last night, early this morning, and they have just dropped another one on us a few hours ago, and that is a deal for Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber will be an Arsenal player as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein. Not only that, of course, I'm going to keep this more about the Jurrien Timber deal because that's what we're all interested in. Reiss Nelson has also been confirmed to have signed a new contract, and a young man, Ethan Nwaneri, or I think his name is, has signed a scholarship with Arsenal as well, even though he had heavy interest in him. So a lot of really good news at the moment surrounding Arsenal, and Jurrien Timber is the second piece of excellent news, and we're going to get into that one right about now. So it started out with Fabrizio Romano tweeting out as he does and confirming that after Declan Rice, Arsenal complete also Jurrien Timber deal as expected. It's never been in doubt. Direct call today to agree on 40 million deal plus 5 million easy add-ons. Timber will sign until June 2028, and he only wanted Arsenal. Super excited about the project and the three words that Fabrizio always puts when the deal is done: here we go. So that is Fabrizio Romano confirming to everyone that Jurrien Timber is an Arsenal player. He will undergo his medical later on this week, and he shall be unveiled as an Arsenal player as well later on this week. Maybe we'll see unveilings for both Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber this week. Great signing. Let's talk about Jurrien Timber straight away. Great signing. Offers us that versatility that we need around the defensive area of the pitch. He can play right back. He can play centre back. He's very, very good on the ball. Very, very good at playing out from the back, which is what Arteta likes to do. Excellent signing, really. You know, 40 million euros is basically the equivalent of 36 million pounds for a young man who's extremely talented. Was linked to Manchester United last summer, as we all know. Erik ten Hag managed him while he was at Ajax, and he was a very sought-after player last summer. In fact, Manchester United wanted Jurrien Timber before they even, kind of spoke about Lisandro Martinez, and I believe they probably would have got Jurrien Timber if Arsenal hadn't have been interested in Lisandro Martinez. Of course, we all know the story surrounding Lisandro. He made the phone call to Ten Hag. He said, look, I'm going to Arsenal. If you want me, you're going to have to put in a bid. And that's what Manchester United did. And they kind of called their interest on Timber. Kind of expected Man United to go back in for Timber this summer, but it looks like Arsenal haven't really given him that opportunity. We've obviously taken a look at this guy, convinced him of the project quite early, and yeah, he's going to be an excellent signing. And I look at our defensive back line now and what that means and what that does for our defensive back line. You've got Ben White, who can play right back and centre back. You've got Jurrien Timber, who can play right back and centre back. You've got Tomiyasu, who can play right back, left back, and centre back. Then you've got, of course, William Saliba and Gabriel. And then you've got currently Zinchenko and Kieran Tierney. Now, for me, that is strength in depth on the back line. Like I said, Jurrien Timber, very good player. We no longer have to rely on Rob Holden. Yay! We no longer have to rely on Rob Holden. Thank the Lord for that. Um, we're no longer going to be worrying too much about injuries because this guy does have the quality. You know, we're not going to have a drop off in terms of quality on the back line if this guy is brought in to do a job. He may even be a starting player for Arsenal. Ben White is going to have to really think on his toes now because he's got a player there that is capable of taking his position. And that is what we like to see at Arsenal. We like to see strength in depth where we have got players that have the ability and the quality to be able to take other players' positions within this squad. None of this comfortable bullshit where we're just like, oh, I don't have to try too hard because I'm guaranteed to start in this team week in, week out. We don't want that, especially when you're trying to compete on all fronts, in all competitions. So Jurrien Timber is going to be an excellent signing for Arsenal. I can already see this right now. Of course, Declan Rice as well. And then Kai Havertz is, of course, the more intriguing one and the interesting one to see how that one works. But so far, Arsenal have spent £200 million and they have done very, very, very good business. Who's next? Who knows? There's lots of links out there again today surrounding Chouameni. Could that be a deal that Arsenal could get done? Maybe. But as you guys can tell, we've had a bit of a change of scenery. Normally, we're in and around the kitchen. Unfortunately, because of the kids being downstairs, I've had to come to the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. And there's been a lot of magic happening surrounding Arsenal today. Declan Rice announced. Jurrien Timber announced. Reece Nelson, new contract announced. I'm not too keen on that one, but, we'll allow it for now. And Ethan Yerry signing a scholarship. So big news surrounding Arsenal. Looks like Granit Xhaka is now going to be allowed to leave. Get your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let me know how you feel about this one. Jurrien Timber to Arsenal for 40 million euros plus 5 million in add-ons. And yeah, of course, make sure you're slapping them likes. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're new, and make sure you're hitting that notification bell. Now, I said earlier that I was going to do this stream at 4:30. It was scheduled to be done at 4:30, so I apologize to anybody who, kind of was waiting till 4:30 to watch the stream. Luckily, you get the opportunity to watch it on playback, but I have got other commitments later on today in terms of streaming. So at 6:30 tonight, if you can, and I'd love it if you could, please come over to Don Hussam's channel. That's football, or this is football. Sorry, this is football, and come and show some support because I will be on there with Don Hussam, no doubt, discussing transfers and other bits and bobs surrounding Arsenal and all the elite clubs within the Premier League. So that'll be a very interesting conversation. And big up to Hussam for that as well. I appreciate him getting me on the channel. And then later on tonight, I am going to be doing some pre-records with Wax Online for the Always Arsenal channel. Once again, guys, if you don't know about the Always Arsenal channel, make sure you head over there and hit the subscribe button and show a bit of support, because there will be plenty of content coming out on that channel as well surrounding Arsenal. These are all pre-records, so Wax tends to kind of pre-record the video, do 4 different segments, and then he releases a topic or a segment one day after another, the day after. So you can expect to see some content on there tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the day after for definite. Again, surrounding Arsenal. Gunnar Souls is part of that as well. So yeah, head over there, show some support. If you by some miracle not subscribe to Hussam's channel, this is football, make sure you go over there and subscribe to that as well. And make sure you're tuning in at 6:30 tonight. It's going to be an interesting one, let's put it that way. But as I said, Jurrien Timber to Arsenal, 40 million euros plus 5 million in add-ons. Get yourselves in the comment section. Let me know how you're feeling about this one, guys. And like I say, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. And I'll see you guys later on tonight, hopefully, 6:30 on This Is Football. Big up yourselves. See you guys soon.